Exclamation, everybody, and welcome back to Star Trek Online. We're jumping right back into the story mode here, and with the episode Darius. Sir, we have arrived in the Hobus system. We are being hailed by the RRW Lisette.
It is a pleasure to be working with you. I heard about how you got your first command. Well done. Not every officer could have stood up to the Borg like you did.
The pleasure is mine, Commander.
Agents working for the Romulan Republic have recovered definite proof that Taurus, or persons working for Taurus, were responsible for the Hobus supernova that destroyed the homeworld. Our agent spoke to Taurus. She claimed that she was deceived by Hakiv. But that does not excuse her culpability in the destruction of 2 inhabited worlds and the deaths of millions. Our agent tells us that Taurus believes her Iconian masters can change the past and restore Romulus. So not only is she a killer, she's insane.
So what do you suggest we do?
Taurus cannot be allowed to commit even greater crimes in an attempt to fix her mistake. My intelligence officer, Lieutenant Gaius Celan, has intercepted communications that may allow us to locate Taurus and finally bring her to justice. I'll let him explain in greater detail.
Very well.
Greetings. I am Lieutenant Gaius Celan of the Romulan Republic. There are certain pleasantries that are customary in these circumstances. However, I'm choosing to skip those. We have much to do. Recently, the Republic intercepted a transmission from a group of Remans in the Hobus system. These Remans have remained loyal to Taurus, the former Praetor of the Romulan Star Empire, who was deposed by Sela. While the transmission was not unusual, its origin point was. The Hobus system is under strict quarantine. However, a previous team uncovered a mining facility at one of the planetary fragments. We believe that the Reman loyalists may have returned to this facility to continue their efforts.
So why is it under quarantine?
The Hobus system is the origin point of the supernova and subsequent subspace explosion, which destroyed Romulus and Remus. It is still, as you say, a hot zone. The Remans loyal to Taurus are using the quarantine as a cover to resume their operations in the system. The transmission we intercepted was addressed to Commander Aranhu, a Reman who is the captain of Taurus's personal guard. He must be the liaison to the forces in the Hobus system.
So what do you suggest?
The direct approach. If we confront the forces in the Hobus system, who are in violation of both Federation and Romulan Republic mandates by their very presence there, they will send a call for assistance to Commander Aranhu. Once he arrives, we simply follow him. It is likely that he will lead us back to Taurus.
Sounds like a plan to me.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've just received emergency orders from Republic Command and must respond. Gaius can transport to your ship and help you complete the mission. We'll return as soon as we can.
That's acceptable, Commander. All right. Oops, as the camera goes wonky on me. So I have upgraded finally.
Some very rare minerals in the system, as well as the presence of protomatter. It is possible that Taurus used the materials here to construct her weapon.
So I finally upgraded from the Defiant to a Sovereign class. Unfortunately, but it just seems like that is really what I needed to do to be on the offensive, on the winning side here, as it were. To not get my butt handed to me left, right, and center. Of course, I say that knowing full well I'll probably get my butt handed to me left, right, and center. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, it might be too late to change this. Let's see. Available, in progress. Yeah, we're still on normal difficulty. Sorry about that. I forgot to change it back to advanced, but we'll do this one in normal. Why not? And see if it's a little bit easier, and then I maybe that'll tell me whether or not I can go back up to advanced difficulty or not. So I guess we just need to keep going forward here, right? The planetoid's core contains trace signs of protomatter, sir. We should get a sample. Scanners are also picking up some odd readings from some of the icy asteroids near the core. Recommend we investigate them as well. Alright, prepare to collect a sample. Collect the protomatter sample. Excellent. And then you want me to go this way. Alright. Let's get a little bit of speed here, shall we? Alright, so icy fragments down here. Icy wiener. What? Alright, scan these icy fragments. Sure, I'll scan it that way. Confirmed, sir. These fragments are decalithium. If we can locate a supply of techosite, that means Taris would have had all the ingredients she needed to build the device right in the system. It is still circumstantial evidence unless we can tie it to her directly somehow. Collecting a sample would be crucial. I recommend that we scan for techosite deposits, whatever. Retrieve a sample and set course for the next planetary fragment. Alright. Collect decalithium sample. Riemann ship's decloaking. Yeah, well, that can't be good. Oh yeah, they're not happy. They're not happy. Not happy campers. All right, let's get this Sovereign class and have it go out for a little run here and see what we can do about things, shall we? We can do about life and all those things. And get a good shot off there. Excellent. Alright. Well, the light warbirds weren't that bad even in the Defiant class, so I assume the Sovereign class is not going to have that much of a problem, but, you know, you never can tell, especially when you're getting 5,000 torpedoes shot against you. Alright, we got to slow down a little bit here, because this guy's turning a tight turn. I can't keep him in range. Alright, we're going to do that, and we're going to do this. Have some torpedoes, you bastard. How you like those? You like those torpedoes? You like them? Straight from the Federation. With love. Okay, heavy plasma torpedo, took that out. Got a light warbird on the tail. Let's get a little overcharged weapon, shall we? Yeah, there we go, that works. A heavy plasma torpedo coming in. Let's do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. There we go. Excellent. Alright, now if I could just get these guys in range, we'd be all good here. They are turning circles around me, as they probably should, I guess, given how light and agile they are compared to me. Now, let's get our shield pumped up a little bit here. Let me see if I can turn a little bit sharper by slowing down a bit. Let's get our torpedoes in range. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Yes, yes. Eat those torpedoes, you bastards. Yeah, you love that, don't you? Yes, you do. Let's get a little speed here, get away from that explosion. At least somewhat. Alright. And come on, give me a good shot there. Excellent. And the high yield torpedoes, and yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Another torpedo while you're at it. Love having 2 torpedo launchers, let me tell you. Makes all the difference. Yes, yes. Suck it. Of course, that's gonna hurt. It certainly did. It certainly did. But we're still good. We're still good. Everything's good. Alright, so which way we gotta go? We gotta go this way here. Alright, that's fine. Threatening max hull enhanced. Oh, okay. I must have activated threatening stance, one of those things. Okie dokie. So we need to go forward. Move forward and get this planetary fragment data. Shall we? Very shortly here. Okay. Sir, I'm detecting high levels of techosite in this planetary fragment. Techosite was one of the substances Starfleet believes was used in the creation of the weapon that triggered the Hobus supernova. Alright, well, we'll collect it and see what it does for me. Sweet. Travel to planetary
As I
fragment Gamma.
suspected, the materials are all here. Our agent located Taurus on planetary fragment Gamma. We should continue our search there.
Very good, sir. Very good. We're also going to pick up this magnesite ore along the way, because that's the way I roll. Let's do this. Please and thank you. Alright, that's not working. There we go. There we go. Take all... Ooh, I got some dilithium ore for that too. Wow, that's a first for me. Maybe it's because I'm playing on normal? Or maybe it's some kind of special event going on? I don't know. Something like that. So I assume this is planetary fragment Gamma, huh? It certainly looks like it. I see some structures still on that other fragment there, so this must be it. This must be the place. Gonna crash their party. Damn Romulan party going on. Scanners are detecting some kind of shield covering a large crater on the surface of planetary fragment Gamma, Captain. This system is supposed to be under quarantine, but clearly there is some activity. We should get a scan of the shield. Okay, sure. We will get a scan of the shield once we get in a little bit closer. That is. And any day now. We're actually right at the edge of the map too. They're running pretty short on the map here. Well, there's the shield. That is certainly a shield of some magnitude. And they got a lot of stuff going on there. Sir, our scan has triggered automated defense systems. An Ariman ship is decloaking. They're hailing us. On screen.
Your presence here is a violation of the quarantines established by at least 3 sovereign governments. Explain your purpose.
We're here investigating your unauthorized presence in the systems. Well, what's your excuse?
I serve the Romulan Star Empire and its true leader, Taurus. That is the only authorization I require.
Well, that is most unfortunate. Sir, if we can disable the the Sitesh, not the Shitesh, it's possible we may be able to lure out Aranu to investigate. My thoughts exactly. Alright, let's disable this buppy. There we go. Romulan Warbird against a Sovereign class. Let's see who comes out on top of this one. Hint, it's not looking too good for me right now. Jeez Louise. Wow. Wow. He freaking one-shotted me. That bastard. Holy hell.
If we hide in the asteroids near it and mask our energy signature, I predict that Iran, who will approach to investigate further, will be unable to detect us.
Alright, eventually I was able to... Oops. We're right on the edge of the map here. Eventually I was able to get this guy down. I died once or twice along the way, but I was able to do it. I actually dropped a heavy phaser turret there too. Which way do we have to go to get to this? Go this way, it looks like. Let's get over here as fast as we can. Gotta hide from this guy. It might be coming for us. Coming to investigate, I mean. Alright, so which way do we gotta go? We gotta go down in here, I think. It's very, very difficult to maneuver the Sovereign class, I'll tell you that much. I need to see if I can figure out how I can get to better engines or something to get some more maneuverability out of this girl, because she's a lumbering pig, let me tell you. Let me tell you that. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Just bounce off of there a little bit.
We were attacked by Starfleet Saboteurs. They appear to have fled.
Interesting. This is exactly like scenario 2247B. I thought scenario 1849K would be a more likely option. I shall incorporate this data into my modeling projections. Nevertheless, we should now be able to follow Aranhu's trail. He should lead us right to Taurus.
Well, let's hope so. Aranhu's ship has gone to warp, sir. Shall we follow? Yep, we should. I'm done here. I think everyone else is probably done here too. So let's do this. All the noises. Okay, now where are we at? Sir, Commander Aranhu's trail led here to the Iconia system. Oh, of course, I guess. This is another system that's off limits to normal traffic, so any activity here is a cause for concern. Recommend we investigate. The large crater looks like a likely place to start. Alright, set course for the crater. Let's see where this leads us to. Also, there is a thing here to be had. Some hexafluorine gas.
Most likely cloaked. The technology I used to track him is not localized enough to detect the ship. Only follow a general trail.
Alright, take all that. And yep, there's the crater they're talking about. So I guess we'll get in a little bit closer, shall we? And scan it. So we're picking up a large shield protecting a structure of some type. The shield is using a modified cloaking device. If I hadn't been scanning for large amounts of tachyon particles, I would have never found it. Riemann ship's decloaking. They're hailing us. On screen.
Federation ship. I am Commander Shanclado of the Riemann starship Intraku. Your presence here could be considered an act of war. Leave immediately, or we will open fire.
Well, then prepare to open fire.
That is unfortunate, Starfleet. Our conflict is not with you. Commander Arahu has charged me with securing this installation at all costs. Praetor Taurus must be allowed to complete her work. And you have already seen too much.
Red alert. Okay, let's do this. Where's this guy at? Oh, he's right above us. Of course he is. Of course he is. That's going to make things interesting. Alright, these Romulan warbirds have been really difficult to deal with, so I don't know how this is going to work for me. I'm going to leave a heavy phaser turret, though, behind. And see if I can get some pot shots in as needed, or as possible, I should say. We're going to drop some radiation on them. That sounds good. And they are slowly draining that forward shield, so I gotta get some repairs in here. Let's get our shields done there. Let's do this and do this. And do that as well. Prepare for impact, brace for impact, whatever the case may be. One of those terms works. See if we can take their shields down a little bit more and do a little bit of this. Nope, we missed that. We'll get them on the backside. There we go. Take another shot to the bow there. Okay, let's get healed back up. See if I can draw him into this heavy phaser beam turret so it can help me out a bit. Oh, actually, it is helping me out with the plasma torpedoes. That's great. I'm happy about that. Any help I can get there is good help. Oh, geez, that was a lot of stuff. Alright, let's get all the heals here if we can. Their tractor beams are really good. That's the problem. I have no defense against these tractor beams holding me in place. Let's get as much healing down here as we can. If I can do a little drive-by here, I should be able to dump some warp plasma on them, and that'll give them something to think about. Also, I can dump some radiation on them too. Alright, let's go do this with the plasma. Excellent. See if I can actually hit them with it. I don't know, it's kind of a little bit too A little bit too high there, I think, with the plasma. Yeah, I didn't quite make it. Had to go in a little bit closer past than what I did. Some more heals on. Let's get his shields down if we can. Go. More torpedoes. Oh, nope. He's holding me in place. He's holding me in place. That's not good. That's when all the bad stuff happens. Get this going. Let's get this going. That. Come on. Do something to get me free here. There we go. Take some torpedoes, you bastards. Woo! Yes! That worked. Whew! Okay, we got him. We got him. Eventually, let's grab this stuff here. This ought to be some good stuff, I hope. Let's also get some heals on. There we go. Take items. Yeah. Take items. Yeah. Take items. Ooh, got a tactical console out of it. Alright. And there's actually something over here I wish to go to real fast before we consult Gaius Salan, if that's his real name. We will grab this thing since I happen to see it out of the corner of my eye. Some hydrazine. Can always use a little bit of that. Scan. And... alright, down like that, and like that. And take all. Alright, now we'll consult the guy.
I took the liberty of accessing the intercool systems before it was destroyed. I managed to download the access codes for the planetary shield. I believe we should be able to use them to lower the shield and reach the surface.
Excellent work, Lieutenant. Transmit the codes. The codes that Lieutenant Salan procured have lowered the base's shields. That will allow us to transport an away team to the structure underneath the surface. Are you ready to beam down? Yep, I am. Alright, standard away team. Standard fire team, I should say. And let us do this.
These are the coordinates for the underground structure we detected. Reading life signs, sir. Multiple Remans and one Romulan. Our quarry could be just ahead.
Well, let's hope so. Let's also take a brief look around to see if there's anything, any flashy things, any loot hidden back here behind all the things. They have a lot of, they have Romulan spiders though, I'll tell you that much, leaving spider webs. Don't know that I want to know what a Romulan spider looks like, honestly. I suspect it's freaky and terrifying, and not into that. Okay, so these are things. There's nothing over there. Alright, through the door we'll go then, I guess. If you insist.
Starfleet! How did they find us?
They must have followed me, Praetor. I will deal with them.
Oh, you think so, huh?
I need your help with the gateway. Send your guards.
Alright, let's do a little fire. A little shoot against the guards before they know what has hit them. Yeah, excellent. Excellent shot, peeps.
They appear to have been attempting to merge Iconian and Romulan technology. Perhaps in an attempt to reactivate the gateway network. We should access that console and attempt to open the door.
Sure thing. You are the one running this show, pretty much. Yes, I will take that personal shield, even though it was kind of crappy personal shield. Access database. Access database. Access shipping logs. There are logs here of shipments to and from the base and the Hobus system, as well as schematics for several devices that are similar to recovered Iconian technology. According to the data, there also are stores of Tekasite, decalithium, and protomatter on this level. These stores have the same quantum signatures as the elements you recovered from the Hobus system. You quickly download the data to your tricorder. This could be invaluable if Taurus is brought to trial. Okay. Access personal log, Praetor Taurus. Encrypted log, Taurus Omicron 214. It has been decades, and still I find Hakiv's betrayal difficult to accept. He is Romulan. Treachery is his heritage, as it is mine. But to go to such lengths to destroy our world, it is too much to bear, even now. He told me the device would destroy Donatra, and I, like a fool, believed him. And now, those pathetic refugees from the Republic have told the entire quadrant that I am responsible for the destruction of Romulus. They don't understand. We should be allies. We want the same thing. At least my people know the truth. Aranu is a rock. I find it strange that Remans are now my only companions, but perhaps they understand loyalty more than any of us. I rely upon him to help me continue my work. The Iconians can restore all that is lost. I know it. I just need to make them see that I am worthy. The Dark Masters have responded to my pleas for assistance with dread silence. My only recourse is to harness their technology for myself. When I can step through the gateway and meet them as an equal, I am confident they will turn back time and make everything as it was before. The base in the Hobus system is lost to me, but the quarantine holds. Aranu can use it as cover to collect the proto-matter and bring it back to me. Sela is looking for me, so is the Republic. If only I could make them see. I am our people's last hope. Alright, unlock the blast doors. Sci-816. Omicron 214. Alright. Well, that worked. Somehow. Okay, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. I apparently am a very good guesser. Forward we shall march. And march we shall forward. Alright, more guards. More Reman guards. Who just got their asses handed to them by my bombardier over there. Jeez. Good shots. There's Commander Aranu. Take him away from his important duties, I suppose. Okay, what the frig? These guys are all, like, cloaked? What the frig is going on here? Cloaked freaking guys here? What is this? What is this nonsense? Keeps, like, pushing me back. Repulsion beam or something? Alright. Uh-oh, she's going to activate the gateway.
What?
Oh!
No! Traitors!
Damn, you know how to pick them, don't you? They're all traitors. You keep surrounding yourself with traitors, Taurus. You gotta figure out what is your major malfunction. It's Kelvin timeline lockbox and small shield charge. Alrighty then. Praetor Taurus, okay, you want to fight, huh? Well, that's a mistake on your part. Because I'm going to take you down. Some flanking speed here. I think I'm going to take you down with some flanking speed. There we go. Alright, she surrendered finally. Let's get some health back, shall we? Well, some shields. Whoa, what is that? Just floating around. Okay, Praetor Taurus, confront.
Enough. You have won. And in winning, you have doomed the Romulan people.
Taurus, under the authority of Starfleet, you are under arrest for war crimes, committing an act of genocide and crimes against the galaxy.
They were not my crimes. I was betrayed by Hakeem, and now those crimes will never be undone. I hope you realize that in stopping me, you have doomed billions of Romulans to remain dead. Now you shall live with that guilt, as I have.
Even now, you deny the truth of your role in the destruction of your people. You are blinded by your own lust for power. You killed these people as surely as if you had pulled the trigger yourself. Cortex, lock on to Taurus and beam her directly to the brig. God damn it.
Before we leave, may I suggest that we look for evidence of the materials we discovered at Hobus? They will undoubtedly prove vital at Taurus's trial. We should also overload the gateway and make certain it can never be used again.
Sure thing. Although I'm kind of curious as to the Remans that actually got through that gateway, what damage they're going to do to the timeline. Here's a decalithium sample. This decalithium appears to have come from the same source as decalithium we discovered in Hobus system. These links will be important evidence in Taurus' trial. Okay. Also, we got lots of weapons here. You sure none of these weapons are good for us? Nothing? Nothing at all? Like Techosite sample. This contains energy signatures that correspond to Techosite deposits of scan, blah, blah, blah. All those things. And all the pieces, they are together. Oh, I see another flashy thing over here. Yes, proto-matter sample. And blah, blah, blah. Proto-matter was used as a Genesis device. It's powerful, but extremely dangerous. Blah, 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 and all that stuff. This is the same type of stuff we found in the other thing. Yep, I get it. Alright. I guess that's the only option we have is to overload the gateway, because really I'd like to know where those Romulans or those Remans went. I guess this is the best we can do. So, the gateway has been programmed to overload, and there's no way to stop it. We need to return to the Cortex before that happens. Alright, beam us up. What's his face didn't follow us. Taurus is in the brig, Captain, and all the evidence we found has been logged and secured. Now we just need to deliver it and her to a safe location. Set a course out of the system. Okay, fly to the edge of the system. Another Riemann ship there. It's her hail.
How nice to see you again. I feel like we are becoming old friends. I will admit that your previous attempts to thwart my plans have been irritating. But your actions today have more than made up for those petty annoyances. Taurus still has her loyalists among my people. An open move against her would have been a distraction from my greater plans.
Yeah, Sela, I don't work for you. You really need to learn this.
But you played the pawn perfectly. I could not have asked for a more obedient tool. Now, if you will transport Taurus to my ship, we can avoid any unpleasantness.
I could never be friends with a monster like you. Alright. It's her hail from the Belfast.
The Lisette informed us that you might need some assistance with the prisoner transport. Good thing we brought some backup.
Well, thank you, Captain Sean.
Taurus is wanted by the Romulan Star Empire for high treason and war crimes against the Romulan people. The Empire is the legitimate government of the Romulan people, and I demand you turn this terrorist over for trial and punishment.
Wow, this is a lot of text. Must maintain custody, extradition request. Taurus actually does not just impact Romulus. You're welcome to attend. Sham trial and execution now. Not just impact Romulus. Her alleged crimes were against the entire quadrant. Let me think. Which one do I want to do here? Extradition request. I'm going to say this one. Taurus' actions did not just impact Romulus and Romulan worlds. Her alleged crimes were against the entire quadrant. You will be welcome to attend and even testify at her trial, or perhaps we could establish an interplanetary tribunal of those impacted by the Hobus supernova. But for now, she will remain in Starfleet custody.
You are a disappointment. Nevertheless, you did remove Taurus from the game, and for that I am grateful. Consider your decisions more carefully the next time we meet. I can be a powerful ally, or I can be your worst enemy.
You're not the kind of ally I need. As for Taurus to the Belfast. Sure.
Prisoner transfer successful. Taurus is safely secured in the brig. We can take it from here. One more thing. We're detecting some unusual energy residue from the surface. Our databases identify it as Iconian.
Yes, there was an Iconian gateway on the surface. A group of Remans used it to escape.
Do you have any idea where they went?
We only caught a glimpse, but it looked like some kind of Romulan station. Admiral, the Lisette is decloaking. They are hailing us. On screen.
Looks like we missed all the excitement, but I have been monitoring your progress. On behalf of the Romulan Republic, I would like to thank you and your crew for your assistance. I am confident that the Federation will provide more than adequate security for Taurus until her trial can be arranged. You can transport Gaius back to the Lisette as soon as you are ready.
A pleasure, Commander. Transporter room, you're clear to send Lieutenant Salan back to the Lisette. We have completed our tasks here, sir. Are you ready to set a new course? Yep, let's get out of this place, shall we? Part the system. Go for it. Or should I say, punch it. Okay, so I guess we'll just hail Starfleet, or we'll wait the customary 2 minutes or whatever it is. Let's hail them. We have much to consider, Admiral. In the destruction of the Romulan homeworld. Wait a minute. If the destruction of the Romulan homeworld was a deliberate act, not only was it a mass murder, but that one event has been a major course of destabilization of the Alpha Quadrant over the past 40 years. Not to mention the light that it casts on the internal struggles of the Romulan people. This one horrible act set off a chain of reactions that could change the Alpha Quadrant forever. We must know who did this and why. The interrogation of Tyrus will no doubt lead to many truths, but I am troubled by these Remans. Why did they turn on Tyrus, and where did they go? I am more concerned with the loot here. Shield Array Mark 10. Regenerative Shield Array Mark 10. Numenary Regenerative Shield Array? What is that? Maximum shield capacity. Shield regeneration every 6 seconds. And then this is... how much is this? 1103. Oh, this one's got more maximum shield capacity. And that one has even more maximum shield capacity, but it's got it's less shield regeneration. I think I'll take the resilient one. Why not?
Congratulations, Admiral.
And we have leveled up again. Destruction Detective. New missions, the Vaults.
The Romulans had a base, known as the Vault, that they used for research into Borg technology. This facility was abandoned in the chaos after the destruction of the Romulan homeworld, but intelligence suggests that the work there was far enough along that it was used to retrofit Nero's ship before it disappeared, along with Ambassador Spock's vessel in the Hobus system. Long-range sensors have detected energy spikes in the Halcona system, and Starfleet intelligence believes that someone is bringing the Vault back online. We need to know who, and more importantly, we need to know if there is still Borg technology or restricted weaponry on that base. I need you to proceed immediately to the Halcona system and investigate the Vault. Engage if you must, but I would prefer if you could gather the information we need, without conflict.
Speak with DeSoto for additional information, then go to the shipyard, board a shuttlecraft, and fly to the Halcona system in the Beta Quadrant and infiltrate the vaults. You must use a shuttlecraft or fighter for this mission, such as a Type 8 shuttle, a runabout, or a Delta flyer. Ooh, interesting. That's an interesting twist. Alright, so we'll exit that. So I do have... I guess I can't use the captain's yacht, though? Maybe I can. We'll see, because I've equipped the captain's yacht with some pretty good, powerful engines that I have taken off of other ships. But anyway, space points. We get one more space point of upgrade here. So do I want to do stuff at the lieutenant commander level, or I want to go higher than that? Maybe I want to go higher than that. Software control effects, damage resistance rating. Let's see. Improve shield hardness. That would be kind of nice. But improve weapon specialization. Increases the chance that your weapons will critically hit. And this increases the bonus damage when you land a critical hit. Okay. And then down in the captain here, we've got long-range targeting sensors. And... yeah, long-range targeting sensors reduces the weapon damage penalty incurred by being distant from your target. Exotic particle generator, offensive system tuning. Hull penetration. This skill increases the damage dealt by your weapons by penetrating your enemy's resistances. Each point of the skill grants your weapons 0.1 armor penetration. Ooh. Behave as if the target's damage resistance rating is lower than your actual value by the same amount as your total armor penetration value. So plus 50 hull penetration. That sounds like an excellent one to do. Shield weakening is also pretty good. By default, most enemy starship shields will prevent 90% of the damage dealt by your weapons from reaching the hull, and apply this damage instead to their shields. For each point of shield weakening skill, the resulting damage applied to shields will be increased by 0.1%. So this will give me plus 50 shield weakening. That sounds like a good thing, because I'm having trouble penetrating their shields of the ships. So I think this will be a good thing to purchase. So let us do that. Trying to get a little boost in all of those things. Probably should get some more into my engineering skills here too at some point, but so far so good on that. Energized hull plating, ablative hull plating. I forget, I had a thing on here that allowed me to do some, you know, a big boost in repairs. I gotta find that again because I don't remember where that's at. But I like that this, radiation bubble you can drop on people. So yeah, so I got the Kessler on here, but I'm wondering if it's not going to let me use that because it's a captain's yacht. But we'll see. Maybe it will. Maybe it will let me use it because that'll be cool. Oh, Starbase 39 is the one that we have to actually go to. Lyra's system is for the Vorgon conclusions, which we haven't done yet. I want to kind of get through the Romulan stuff before we do the other one, I think. That's my plan anyway. Alright, well, that'll do it for this episode of Star Trek Online. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. And I will see you next time.